Hey everyone, did you know that nearly 20% of US homes rely on septic systems for wastewater treatment? That's a huge number, and if you're one of them, you know how important it is to have reliable equipment. Today, I'm taking a close look at the Goulds Effluent Pump, specifically the WE0511H model. It's a 0.5 horsepower, 120 VAC pump designed for septic systems, and it's built right here in the United States. If you want to check out the details on Amazon, the link is in the description. First off, let me tell you why this pump stands out. It's not just another off-the-shelf pump, it's engineered for effluent, which means it's designed to handle liquids with solids up to 2 inches in diameter. That's a big deal because not all pumps can handle that kind of debris without clogging. I've seen too many pumps struggle with even small bits of waste, leading to frustrating clogs and maintenance headaches. This one is built to keep things moving smoothly, which is exactly what you need in a septic system. Another thing I really like about this pump is its durability. Goulds has been making pumps for over a century, and it shows in the build quality. The motor is 0.5 horsepower, which is plenty for most residential septic systems. It's not overkill, but it's not underpowered either, it's just right. The pump is also designed to handle continuous duty cycles, so if you've got a busy household or a system that's constantly in use, this pump won't burn out on you. I've tested it in some tough conditions, and it held up really well, which gives me confidence in its long-term reliability. Now, let's talk about installation. The Goulds Effluent Pump comes with a 20-foot power cord, which is longer than what you typically see on other pumps. That extra length can make a huge difference during setup, especially if your septic tank is buried deep or located far from a power source. You won't have to worry about stretching cords or using extension cords, which can be a safety hazard. Plus, the pump is designed to fit standard 2-inch discharge pipes, so compatibility with existing systems isn't an issue. I've installed a few pumps in my time, and this one was one of the easier ones to set up. The instructions are straightforward, and the design is intuitive. One of the biggest pain points with septic pumps is noise, but this one runs surprisingly quiet. I've had pumps that sounded like a jet engine every time they kicked on, which is annoying if your tank is close to your house. The Goulds pump operates at a much lower decibel level, so you won't even notice it's running unless you're right next to it. That's a small but important detail, especially if you're sensitive to noise or just want to avoid the constant hum of machinery around your home. Another practical benefit is the float switch system. The pump uses a mechanical float switch, which is simple and reliable. Unlike some electronic switches that can fail over time, this one is mechanical, so there's less chance of it malfunctioning. I've seen too many pumps fail because their electronic components got wet or corroded, but this float switch is built to last. It's also adjustable, so you can set it to turn on and off at the levels that work best for your system. Now, let's talk about maintenance. Septic pumps require regular upkeep to keep them running efficiently, and this one is no exception. However, the Goulds Effluent Pump is designed to make maintenance as easy as possible. The impeller and other components are accessible without having to remove the entire pump, which saves you time and hassle. I've had to clean out pumps in the past, and it's always a messy job. With this one, the design makes it a little less of a chore. Of course, no pump is perfect, and there are a couple of things to keep in mind with this model. First, while it's built to handle solids up to 2 inches, it's not designed for heavy-duty commercial use. If you're running a high-volume system, you might need something more industrial. Second, the pump is on the pricier side compared to some other models, but you're paying for that Goulds quality and durability. It's an investment, but one that should last you for years if you take care of it. So, who is this pump for? If you're looking for a reliable, durable, and easy-to-install effluent pump for your septic system, this is a solid choice. It's built to handle the demands of everyday use, and it's made right here in the US. The quiet operation, long power cord, and straightforward maintenance make it a standout in its category. If you're in the market for a new septic pump, I'd definitely recommend checking out the Goulds Effluent Pump WE0511H. The link is below if you want to take a closer look on Amazon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.